Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Really appreciate you being here. I've got some major breaking news for all of you today. We have the Al-Asad Airbase, as you can see here on the screen, was attacked yesterday by multiple ballistic missiles and rockets that were fired by Iranian-backed militants. Okay, this is in western Iraq, the Al-Asad Airbase. And this is in response to what happened. If you guys saw my video yesterday, I put out a video yesterday morning about a 4-story building that was basically bombed with ballistic missiles by Israel inside of Syria. Okay, this was in Damascus, Syria, the capital of Syria. It was hit by multiple ballistic missiles, and there were several of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps top officials that were inside of that building, and 4 of them, if I remember, were killed in the strike. Okay, these were top officials of the Irgc, guys. This is not just, just some regular soldiers or anything like that. These were top officials. And Iran came out and said that they were going to, vow revenge against Israel, supposedly. But instead, we had this major attack here on the U.S. base, Al-Asad, okay? Al-Asad Airbase. So I've got a press release here that I want to show you from U.S. Central Command CENTCOM. This just came out yesterday, January 20th. Iranian-backed militants attack Al-Asad Airbase in Iraq. Okay, at approximately 6:30 p.m. Baghdad time, January 20th, multiple ballistic missiles and rockets were launched by Iranian-backed militants in western Iraq targeting Al-Asad Airbase. Most of the missiles were intercepted by the base's air defense systems, while others impacted on the base. Damage assessments are ongoing. A number of U.S. personnel are undergoing evaluation for traumatic brain injuries. So this is huge because we've had strikes on Al-Asad Air Base and many other air bases inside of Iraq prior to this. And we did get some people that are some of the troops that were hit. They had minor injuries, but this one now they're stating is traumatic brain injuries, guys. So this is major. We may have a few casualties here of some of these troops. I hope not. But there's a possibility that some of these troops may pass away from these brain injuries. But that information has not come out yet. If we do get information on that, I will report on it. And at least one Iraqi service member was wounded. So they are saying there's a number of U.S. personnel who are undergoing evaluation. So they didn't say how many troops were hurt or affected by this strike on the Al-Asad Air Base, but we know that several at least were hurt by these attacks. Okay, so this is really big news, and this is a strike on America too. This is not just a retaliation event of Iran attacking Israel, which that's actually what they said they were going to do. They were going to attack Israel, but instead they had one of their proxy groups launch ballistic missiles and rockets on our airbase. So this is not the first time this has happened. This has happened many different times before, but I think this is probably by far the worst attack on any airbase that we've had in the last few months. Because all the other attacks, it was less missiles, less ballistic missiles and rockets, and generally nobody was hurt. There was no injuries reported or anything like that. But now we're starting to get lots of reports of traumatic brain injuries here. So this is huge, everybody. I want you to understand that things are escalating heavily over here, and it's not going to be good. Okay, we are going to eventually at some point attack Iran. I've been telling everybody that for a while, and at some point we will attack Iran, and we're going to have to because they're basically coming after us directly now. We have the Houthis basically declaring war against America. So they're doing what they're doing down in the Red Sea and attacking our warships, attacking commercial vessels, things of that nature. And now we've got all this mess going on up in Iraq and Syria, and it's really starting to spread here. Okay, and Iran is the center of this, and they're controlling all these groups that are attacking Israel, that are attacking America. So, excuse me, this is now another war breaking out between Iran and America, and then we have up in Ukraine and Russia. So we're now being, distracted down here in the Middle East dealing with this mess while Ukraine's up there fighting Russia. And is this a plan to kind of spread America out so that way we are spread thin, and pretty soon is Taiwan going to take, or excuse me, is China going to take Taiwan, and is North Korea going to go after South Korea at the same time while we're dealing with whatever is going on over here in the Middle East? Because we are becoming more and more heavily involved the longer that these things go on with Israel and Hamas, this war going on down there in Gaza. It's only going to continue. So I got a video here up on the screen. Apparently, this is video footage of some of the rockets that were being launched by the Iranian militia that was attacking the Al-Asad airbase. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. So there you have it. Yeah, you can see here multiple rockets being fired. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 rockets just in this barrage right here that were fired. So yeah, there's reports out there that as many as 20 rockets or more were fired, and some of these were ballistic missiles as well. So again, everybody, this is just getting really out of control over here, and it's not stopping. It's continuing every single day to escalate, and the more that this goes on, the higher chance we're going to have a war over here in the Middle East. And it's just, how much longer can we go where the U.S. is being attacked, Israel's being attacked, and we don't do anything? We just kind of sit back and just keep taking these hits, because it really seems like Iran is trying to provoke a war over here. And I want to go over this article just real quick as well to give you guys some more information about what's going on. U.S. personnel are injured after Iranian-backed militants attacked an Iraq airbase. An unknown number of U.S. service members and at least one Iraqi service member suffered injuries in an attack by Iranian-backed militants on an airbase in western Iraq, U.S. officials said. A barrage of missiles and rockets targeted Al-Asad base on Saturday evening, U.S. Central Command said in a statement. Most of the missiles were intercepted by the base's air defense systems, according to the military, but an untold number hit the base where Americans and Iraqis were stationed. A damage assessment is ongoing, so they're still trying to figure out how much damage there was, how many people were injured, things like that. So not all of that information is out just yet, but as soon as it comes out, I will let you know. A number of U.S. personnel are being evaluated for traumatic brain injuries, CENTCOM said, without specifying how many. Last month, 3 U.S. service members were wounded, one critically in a drone attack on their base in northern Iraq. The U.S. responded with airstrikes that it said destroyed facilities and likely killed a number of Kataib, Hezbollah militants in Iraq. So yeah, this just happened about a month ago. There was those attacks on these bases as well. And I do remember there were some troops that did suffer some brain injuries as well, but I don't think it was anything major. I think they survived. So it's the latest in a series of back and forth attacks between Iran-aligned groups and U.S. forces in the region since October 7th, Hamas attack on Israel that led to the deadly war in Gaza. Since then, the U.S. has issued warnings of a wider war in the region. Hamas is part of a regional alliance supported by Iran and loosely united by their resistance to Western powers in Israel. So, again, everybody, this is getting very scary over here. This is just, it's escalating more and more every single day, and I can't believe what we're really seeing here. This is very intense, and it's just a matter of time, really, to me, before we fully get involved in this, and this turns into a war. So I hope you're all ready for that and prepared, because every single day, look at all these updates that I'm putting out. If you're following everything that I put out, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I'm putting videos out every single day to let you know what's going on over there. And these things, if you watch these videos back to back, they are showing the escalation in real time, and you can literally see how much worse it's getting every single day and how much more this war is expanding. More countries are getting involved. More countries are becoming destabilized and no longer willing to work diplomatically. And it's just, this really is a war, what's going on down here right now as well. And it's really just interesting to me that we continue, all these countries continue to have war with each other, but they never actually declare war. Why is that? It's you know, just like Ukraine and Russia. It's technically a war, but Russia is claiming it's a special military operation. And then down here in the Middle East with what's going on, we've got Iran using all these proxies to fight their war against the US, and then we have US using Israel to fight our war against Iran at the same time. And it's like, it's just crazy to me when you really think about this. If you sit down just for a moment and analyze the situation, it does not look good. And we have so much tension flaring up just all over the world. And it's just, it boggles my mind. It blows my mind. I really cannot comprehend what is happening here because there's so much information coming out every single day. So I will continue to monitor this. And if there's more information coming out in terms of this attack, I will let all of you know. But I appreciate you being here. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and YouTube will notify you when I put out a new video. And with that, thank you so much. Hope you got something out of this today, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care, and God bless.